Hi guys, so I didn't do any My Mailbox last week because I didn't really have enough time, and I like to do a video My Mailbox after 2 weeks, so it makes it more worthwhile to show you more books instead of just showing you 2 or 3 for 1 week. It's a good week for me because I got offered a job finally. I've been out of job since I think November last year and only had 2 weeks worth of work since, so it's been really difficult. Hopefully now I can treat myself to more books and just buy more books and hopefully try and buy a new bookshelf or find some more room for another bookshelf. The job's actually only 11:30 in the morning until 2 every day to help cover the nursery nurses' lunch breaks, but I'm hoping to get a few more extra hours. I need to try and make sure I'm doing blog posts ahead of time because I could get run up in the mornings for them to say, oh, we need you all day or all week. So if I make sure I've got blog posts for you all, I hopefully won't be letting any of you down and keep my everyday blog posts. I had a really good past 2 weeks and a lot of books that I really wanted, so I've been really happy and I have so many to read. First of all, I'll show you one that I wanted for a very long time, and I was lucky to win 10 Canadian dollars, I think, and that's how I think they're Canadian dollars. And I won. I could have a choice of any book from Book Depository under that, from Lucy's blog, and I'll put her name up there as normal. So I knew which book I was going to choose straight away as long as it was under the amount of money that I had a choice of, and the book is But I Love Him by Amanda Grace, and this is a bit like Bitter End by Jennifer Brown but written in a very different way, and they're both powerful, but I think powerful in different ways, even though both of them, I've read both of them and both of them made me realise why people stay in abusive relationships. This is written in a very special way where the beginning is actually the end, so it's explaining what's happened. The girl is actually beaten and very badly injured, has been beaten by her boyfriend, and then it goes back in time to show you how and why and what's happened. So this is really good. I really enjoyed this book, and I should have a review up next week. I've already written it, but I just haven't had enough space to pull it up. This is definitely worth a read. It's very, very powerful, and Amanda Grace was saying why she's written, the main reason she's written it the way she has is to get people to realise why people stay in abusive relationships. And I had a conversation with my friend the other day, and she was saying, I don't know why this girl stays with this boy, he hits her, and I was like, but that book's made me realise and has actually changed my life because I now understand people, and even though it's obviously a very horrible situation to be in, I now understand people more, so it's definitely a life-changing book. The next books I got were from Random House, and quite a surprise. I didn't know they would come in. To be honest, when I opened them I was a bit unsure, but I had a look on Goodreads and they have brilliant reviews, so I'm hoping to enjoy these one day, even though they're very big. Let me just try and get them in order for you. Book 1, book 2, book 3. Okay, I'll start off. It's a Dragon series, Inherited Cycle it's called. So this is the first one in the series, and it has blue pages, as you can see. And then a second in the series, Eldest, and this is red. I think these were actually brought out in normal books, like without the red page and everything, and then these are quite new ones. There is the fourth one in the series coming out called Heritage, and I think that's why I've been sent these to read these and then hopefully enjoy it and want to read the fourth one, so I'm hoping I will. The only thing is, as you can see, they're huge. Put it next to a normal sized book. Yeah, they're huge. They're about like 2.5 books, so the first one isn't actually too big, so I think I might read that hopefully this year, but I don't know when I'm going to read the other two because they're just huge, and literally with me starting a job I do not know when I'm going to get a chance. And this is the third one. I don't get why it's normal paper and the other two aren't, but it's still as pretty, I think, just because the covers are quite they draw your attention, I think. Yeah, definitely, and they go really well together. Well, at least the first two do, because of the coloured pages, but yeah, they look pretty cool. I don't really get what's going on with the third one in the series though, because everything about it's different, but yeah, they're still cool. Thank you Random House for sending them to me. Oh, it was nice. I got this huge envelope and I had no idea what was in it, and it's the best feeling opening an envelope and not knowing what's in it. It was really good. So the next book I got was a swap, and I wasn't really sure whether to get this book or not, to swap for it, but I wanted to give it a go even though I hadn't really read much about it. And it's called The Truth About Cecilia Frost. This is an ARC, so that's why it's not got a proper cover, but it's out in August 2011 and I've already seen quite a lot of reviews on it that are mostly positive. So this book is about a girl that has a rare disorder where if she gets any cut she could bleed to death, so I'm guessing something to do with her blood not clotting properly to stop a bleed. And basically when she gets in a knife attack, her and her mum go on a run, but she has no idea while her and her mum are on the run. So this actually sounds, now I've actually just looked into it more to find out, to be able to tell you guys, it sounds really good, so I am excited about this one. My dog put a few little punch them out. I don't think you'll be able to see them, but yeah, he is obsessed with these in the post, and the day that that book and one of the books that I was really excited about came, I wasn't here to be able to stop him, and my dad didn't stop him, so yeah, I wasn't very happy, but my dog's way too cute to get angry at, so the next book I got is a book that I won from Splash of Our Worlds, and I'll put the blog up there, the link to the blog, and it's a great blog. It has a mix of movie reviews and book reviews and general, it's a group of friends that do it, and I really like the posts that they do to each other, they're funny, so you should definitely check it out. And it's Defiance. This is the fourth in the series, and I have, behind these books, I have the first in the series, which is called Strange or Strangers or something like that. So yeah, I do need to read this series. It's quite bad that I haven't. Strange Angels, sorry, it says it there. Strange Angels. I do really need to read that series actually. I don't know why I haven't. I was quite annoyed because I bought Strange Angels from eBay, and it was a promotional copy which shouldn't have been sold in the first place, and it has tiny print, so I was a bit gutted about that. The next book I got was another one that I wasn't expecting, and I will show you the first in the series first, which is what I have, which I also got from the publishers, Forsaken, for anyone that is trying to remember what Forsaken looks like. And I still need to read this, which is terrible, really quite bad, but I'm hoping to read this after two books I've currently got to read. So yeah, sounds really good. I'm not going to read the blurb of this one because I don't know what happens, but it's Forbidden, which is the second in the series after the book that I've just shown you. The covers are kind of creepy, like both the girls have got like really dark makeup on. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Yeah, both sounds really good. They look really good next to each other because I'll just show you. On my shelf, they look really good together. So yeah. I got that one from the publishers, and like I said, I'm not going to read the blurb to you. I'll show you the next one. This is one that my dog mainly ate, and without sounding mean, I would have rather he get the Celia Frost book more, because this is just a book that I really wanted. And then I got back and I could see that it was damaged because the envelope had a big rip down it, so you could actually see the book. So I kind of looked at my dog and he just put his ears back at me. I'll show you. Liza Lampo by Laura Oliver. I'm sure you'll know about this. It doesn't really tell you much actually. The main reason, to be honest, I wanted to read this was because it's by Laura Oliver, and even though I didn't love her first book, but yeah, everyone loves Delirium, so I'll show you what he did, my dog. I put pictures on Twitter, but it actually didn't look as bad as it is, but it is quite bad actually. And they're quite like deep. I mean, it's damaged like quite a few pages. It's damaged about 20 pages, so he's got strong teeth. And then it's also got a crease on the spine, which I don't know if you can see. And he also ate the front as well. So I was gutted, but I'm not going to claim because I'm very lucky to have this book and corrected proof copy, which I didn't realise. And when is this out? September 2011 in the UK. So yes, we should all be looking forward to this. It says on the back, a tale of one girl, two ghosts, and the most powerful magic in the world. And I didn't know this. Has like little drawings all the way through. That is pretty damn cool. I don't know if this is actually for like younger children or not. The writing isn't huge, so I wouldn't think so. But anyway, it sounds good, and it's by Laura Oliver, so it's Everlasting by Alison Knoll, and the cover is gorgeous, seriously gorgeous. And the US cover is really pretty, but I think what makes this cover is the purple veil around the side. I don't really want to ruin anything for anyone that hasn't read this series, so I'm going to be quite quiet about it. But and then this up. And I don't really want to crease it at all, so I'm being like super careful, but that is very pretty. And I don't really find the guy good looking, but yeah, he's kind of not very good looking, so I'm going to pretend that that isn't what he looks like. But yeah, it's the 6th in the series, the 6th and the final one, and I've been told by quite a few people that it ends really well. And for anyone that's read the series, you'll know that it's quite frustrating, a lot of it, because some of the things that the main character does, and just, yeah, some parts of it are really frustrating. And apparently that's all worthwhile, so because of how it ends. And Alison Knoll has actually put a little note to her readers. To our readers, now that my work on the Immortal series is done, the books are all written, and the ones that you haven't yet been released are in various stages of production. I'm often asked which of the 6 presented the most challenge to write, and the answer is all of them, though each in their own unique way. And then it's got like, I think, 2 pages to the readers, so that is pretty damn cool actually. I think more books should have things written to the readers like that from the author. I know they have things written at the back to thank people, but that's not really anything to do with the readers. So, yeah. The next book I got is from the author called Hannah, and I actually did a cover craze on this, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. And everyone was like, I wouldn't ever touch that cover, it's got the spider on, but here I am touching the cover. And on the back, it has a big butterfly. It's very pretty. It is actually very pretty. It's quite an American style with big book. It's a lot of American books I get for review are quite big, because this is a normal size book, so it's just a little bit bigger. But anyway, that has something to do with it. This is about a girl, Frankie, and it's about everyone wants to basically visit the city, but the city actually hides dark secrets, and Frankie must overcome the strange and terrible powers of those that seek her downfall. But sometimes the most difficult challenge of all is the darkness that lies within. So it sounds very good. Hannah is absolutely so sweet. She's really sweet. She was thanking me for giving her book a try, and I thought, oh, I should be thanking you for letting me give your book a try, even though I did. But yeah, she also wrote to Jodie, thank you for giving my book a try, hope you enjoy, best wishes. She also gave me, which is very sweet. So thank you very much, Hannah. I look forward to reading your book. A review should be up in about a month and a half for that one, because it's not too big, but I have quite a few books to read before then. I think that's all of my books. I might find one that I've missed for some strange reason and show it in next week, but hopefully I've managed to get them all. I have a few books coming next week, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I should be doing it in My Mailbox next week, and I'll probably rant to you about how my job went, because I'm quite nervous. Even I'm not sure if I'm actually starting next week, but yeah. Thank you to all my followers.